Hey everybody, it's Rita Brune. How are you? Just wanted to give you a couple updates. First of all, Patrick is feeling much better. The doctor has found another brand or another formula of blood pressure medicine that seems to be agreeing with him. And he had gotten his test results back regarding the discs in his neck, and they're not as bad as we had expected. So the problem wasn't necessarily the pain, the problem was the actual blood pressure. So that's good news. And it was such good news that he may be making an appearance in one of my videos soon. So we talked about it, so hopefully he'll make an appearance soon. Um, I also wanted to give you an update about my kidney stones. I was able to move up my doctor's appointment because if you remember, the doctor's appointment was in October. So now I have it moved up to September 3rd. It's closer. It's still not close enough, but if I have any severe problems, I will go to the emergency room. But I really don't know if what they'll do because the more research I do about it, it's all about, especially depending on the size. The big ones, they'll do surgery. Sometimes they'll do the laser, or they blast them away, or they just want you to pass them on your own. So I've been trying to increase my water intake. I already drink a lot of water, but I am drinking more water, which means many trips to the bathroom. And I had some water. If I have it without a lid on it, the cats come over and try to dip their paws in there, then I have to throw it away. So that's why I usually drink bottled water. People that are saving the environment don't realize that. But I guess I could get a big container with a lid on it. Here's one of the culprits right here. Come on, camera dum-dum. Come on. Ugh. This is the youngest. Dante. Dante. You can see his ear. He's coming into view. He's coming into view. Come on. Yep. He's giving me a hard time. People are not going to believe that I have a cat in front of me. It's just the camera. There he is. See? There, he's looking in my glass right now. Okay. There is the cat. There is the cat. Okay. Anyway, cover up my glass. So, it's not consistent, the pain. I can tell the one on the left side is the worst. That's the one they said was the biggest. And it seems like it's starting to move around. Was it Tuesday night? I had a really bad night. What happens is if I'm really uncomfortable, I feel like my temperature goes up and I get all hot and tossing and turning, and I turn the air down. That helps. And I'm drinking water, and so I had a rough night and pain, and then if not sleeping, it's just like a domino effect. And so I actually called in and took a sick day on Wednesday, and it was a much needed day, and I just rested, went back to bed. I think I was in bed till about noon or so. So, anyways, it's gotten better, and I've been doing more research, and it's funny. There's a crazy article on the internet, and this article's been around probably since 2016, and I never heard of it. And I have had kidney stone before, but it was back in the 1990s, so I've never had any reason really to look this up. But there's a professor out of Michigan State who had done some research after his patients told him that when they went on Space Mountain at Walt Disney World, they passed kidney stones. So he did some tests and found that it is true. And if you sit in the back of the roller coaster ride, the back seat, it's a 65% chance of you passing your kidney stones. Now this works for smaller stones, not larger stones. And apparently, if you read more about it on the internet, there's people that have come off the ride not knowing they even had a stone and then having to pass a stone after they come off this ride. Well, I was joking about it with my supervisor actually at work, and I thought about it. I've only been on Space Mountain one time, and it was in 1983, and I did not care for it. So I don't see myself going to Disney World to jump on a ride that I hated and was petrified and screamed the entire time to pass kidney stones. So what I'll probably do, there's some other things I think I can do to help the process until I see the doctor, or at least maybe help with the small ones. The doctor will probably end up giving me some kind of medication to help break them up. That'd be good. But like I said, the one on my left side is the one that's giving me a problem. That's the one that's ugly. And when I went to work I worked from home on Thursday and I went to work on Friday. Whenever I got up and walked around, I felt this pain radiating down my left back, and it felt more like a backache on my left side in the back. And it was like present all day. And I've been taking Tylenol, and the Tylenol has really helped. So I'm surviving, and they'll come out, and I'll be more careful. I've got to increase my water intake, which will be good for me anyways. And I love water, so it's not going to be that difficult. And I love first thing I do when I get up is drink a ton of water. I always tend to be very thirsty when I get up. I'm not one to reach for caffeine. I'll reach for my water first before I reach for the caffeine, and I just love it. So enough about that. So anyways, hopefully things will get better, and I'll pass these stones. I'll be a little bit more careful about making sure I don't get dehydrated ever. And I'm gonna, I can't talk. I actually took a long nap today, so I am going to end this conversation. I'm gonna do a separate video with some fun stuff that happened, stupid stuff, but fun stuff that happened this week. Anyway, talk to you shortly.